Okay, so I shared the screen, so you should be able to see the main page of Compass Municipality Management. This would be what you see when you log in on anytime. So you get a login by Sarah sending you the login information to reset your password. And in that there's a link, well, it takes you to this website. So if you save it as a favorite, then it always comes up. Typically, so if we just look at the front page, up here is what you're managing. So probably 99% of you will only be managing one website. So this should be your community. ACTDC is a not-for-profit organization that we help manage as well. So that's the website that I manage and must use to sort of show you the ins and outs of what this system can do. This button just shows you who you are. You can log out and log in if you want. Recent activity shows you what you've done in the last steps, whether you've uploaded stuff, deleted stuff, changed stuff. So that shows you, like, if you have a question, did I do this? You can look there if you want. Then over here is really your shortcut for where you want to go, depending on what you want to post. So there's notices for this website of what I have set up. These are the options. I believe there's one or two other options that you may have available to you, like tax rolls, and another item that I don't have on this website. So this could change minutely, but the vast majority of it is going to remain the same. And then just to sort of show you as well, so this is the website, actdc.org. And here are the different sections. So here's the agendas that have been uploaded, no board materials as of yet, the minutes that have been uploaded, the budgets, and then the notices. I was playing around a little bit, and you can see, so a couple things I want to point out from questions that have happened. So you can add borders if you want. I figured that out. Dotted borders, thick borders, dash borders, double borders. That's something I can help Sarah with if you request it to make your site look a little bit different. You can change the color, obviously, of the border. But the thing I wanted to show is, like, your boxes can be longer or shorter. So if your minutes fill up, like if I add 2 more minutes to this, then it's going to start a scroll screen on the side. There'll be a bar that moves up and down, sort of like this bar here for the website. So it'll automatically happen. So you can say, I want to show 10 agendas, or I want to show 2 agendas, or I want to show 1 agenda. If you have more than 1 year for agenda, then this will be more than 1 year. Minutes as well. So that's just basically, I'm sure you've seen it on your website already. Okay, so now back to here. So if you notice on the notices, I had one up there, spring cleanup. So I had a misspelling, right? So if I need to fix this, I just go to edit, and then I can correct my mistake, spring cleanup, the description. Any place you see a little red asterisk here, that's a required field, meaning you have to put something in that field. Whether you put the same thing twice or you add a larger description, that's up to you. Then the date posted and the removal date. So the date posted is this, no matter what this date is, that's the date that's going to show up. It's not the date that the notice will show up, but it's the date that will be posted on your website. The removal date will automatically remove it from your website on the next day. So on February 1st, this notice will be gone. I hit save. It's been updated. I can go back to the website, I can hit refresh, and then my spring cleanup is fixed. So if you make a mistake, if you do something, that's a little off, no worries. You can just edit it at any time. So say there's a new agenda that you want to upload. So we have a February, 2022. This date is the date that you will have posted it. So if for some reason you say you're going to do it today and you don't get to it, you can change that date until tomorrow. And then, so to upload a file, you click on this box up here. It brings up your file manager from Windows, and it acts so you can upload anything like a PDF. Let's just say, I'll do one that's not too big, I think. So you just hit, you're uploading this PDF. I hit save. And now the new agenda has been uploaded with this PDF. So if I go back to my website and refresh it, here's the new agenda, February 22, and here's the file that can be downloaded. So it does it pretty seamlessly, pretty quickly. It is run on Amazon Cloud, so there might be a slight delay, like a few seconds, but it shouldn't be anything that's overly onerous as far as time control goes. Once again, here, you have to look for what the red asterisks are. So you have to give it a title, you have to give it a date, and you have to give it a file to upload. So let's just say I figured out that I did the wrong file. I can click on here, and then I can upload a different file, and then that will replace the file that was there previously. So you can still edit the file. Let's just say that I was all over the place and did something improper. I can delete this. And then it's going to delete it from my agenda. If I go back to the website and refresh, then it's gone from the agenda aspect of it. So you can go through like board materials the same way, title, date posted, removal date. If you don't put any removal date in here, then it's going to stay there for a very, very long time. If you put a removal date, like maybe the first of the next month or the next meeting date, then it'll automatically be removed. So just to clarify, it'll be removed from your website. It'll be removed so that no one will be able to see it or download it. It will still be on the server. So if you need to, repost it or change that date or re-show it, it should still be in your listing, just not showing up on your website. Here you have to have a title, but you don't need to have a description. If you don't want to put a description, there's no asterisks by description. And then budgets is, they're all very similar. Budget title, year, and then the file upload that you want to do. Minutes are the same way. So let's just say if I add new minutes here, so January, and I add a file and hit save. So now, because I've gone into a new year, there's a drop-down box for all my 2021 minutes and all my 2022 minutes. On the website, it'll be the same way. So if I update this, minutes, by default, it selects the year that you're in currently. But if I go back to 2021, then all my minutes for 2021 will show up. And that'll go, we had a question yesterday from someone who said, can I put all my 2020 minutes in here or 2019 minutes in here? So there's not one long list on my website the way it currently is shown. And the answer is yes. It'd be something that you would do over time. If you wanted Sarah to work on that, our response was we would do that, but it wouldn't be a top priority. Like we would do it as Sarah had time, maybe in 3 or 4 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever. But that's something we could work with you with if you wanted that option. But because this is pretty straightforward, we're hoping it's something you would just want to do yourself. And then resolutions is the same sort of concept, you know, title, date, click and drag, save, and then it shows up on your website. So a nice feature of this is the other day we had a town call me and they wanted to edit an entry that they had on their website. And so I was able to load up their website at the same time that they had it loaded up on their computer, and we would see the same screen, and I could talk them through the change that they wanted done. So it is very hands-on. As long as I'm at my desk or Sarah's at her desk, we can walk you through any adjustments that you want. We can help you, you know, fix errors, or if there's something that you think you may have mistakenly done, we can, you know, help walk it back and then redo it the correct way. So don't, you know, feel like you're sort of on your own in this. You know, we're here to help you and to hopefully the idea is obviously is that you would just be able to do this. And we see lots of benefits for not only Southern Tier West, but also for the towns. You know, Sarah does take vacations once in a while, and usually when she says she's taking vacation, she'll send out an email and everyone sends her in the agendas or the minutes. When she's doing 65 towns, that's a lot of emails that she tries to plug through before she leaves, you know, for her vacation. So this way you could do this on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, or whatever. And if there's a public hearing that you need to upload, you can put it in the notices section, and you can do it, you know, that morning or evening. And if Sarah's sick or if I'm not in the office to help out, then it gives you a lot more control about posting stuff, especially if the new law that is there now with the state. So this is a collapsed menu. So everything you can do is here. If there's something that you, let me log out and show what all your options are, just in case for some reason you don't. So like I said, so these are all the sections on your website: minutes, agendas, board material, that you can have on your website. So notices, agendas, board material, budgets, forms and permits, laws, minutes, resolutions, and tax rolls. So you can manage all those, and they can be on different pages on your website. On my website, I have them all on one page right now, but you can have them like 2 or 3 on this page, 2 or 3 on that page, 1 on this page, 1 on the front page.
Can I add something in here, Richard? Sorry. You can have all these, but you have to let me know which ones you want, because I have to put in the code for them. So if I don't know that you want budgets and you upload budgets and that code isn't entered into your website, you're not going to be able to see it.
Yes. Yeah. So just communicate with Sarah, like, you know, where you want it on your website, and you know, which ones you want on your website. And if you want, you can have them in multiple locations on your website. It's the same script. So if you want notices on the front page and on another page, they can be there twice. So there's lots of flexibility of what can be done.
And it is a superior.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's the general overview of what how the site works, you know, what we see as the functionality of it.
He wanted it to the generator and then put the remaining into the tank. Yeah.
So are there any questions at this time? Any, you know, thing that needs to be clarified? As I said, this recording will be up on our website. It's not.
Yeah, they're using it because they've been
you can
using the backhoe.
So that you can reference it at any time that you want, you know, just to do the walkthrough. So I'll open it up for any questions or comments.
Richard, I have a question. Does it work also for when you put photographs on? Like if we have a new town board member and we want to put a photo of that person? Or do we send that off to Sarah to do?
That would be something that you would send to Sarah because that's more of a website update. So yes, that would be something you would send to Sarah. So Sarah will still do major changes to your website as far as if you want new pages added or specific things updated. This is specifically just for the areas that are outlined on this sub menu here. So yeah, I guess, I mean, just to, I guess, reiterate that, I mean, Sarah's still here to help you out and to change, you know, the website or add features to your website or to adjust your website. This is just the daily tasks that we think is something that is very manageable for you to do, and just takes a little bit of the onus off of Sarah, you know, for vacation or sick days or just when we get inundated. So that's why we did this. And so far, I think it's been pretty successful with the communities that have adopted it, and we'll see where it goes. Any other questions, concerns? So if you want to, so someone just asked, you know, how do you get your credentials and log in? So if you want this added to your website, or these features added, just send an email to Sarah. She'll set you up a username. She'll probably ask you what you want your username to be, and then she will send you an email, and then you will be able to set up your own password. And when you set up your password, it'll go to this site. So the website up here is it's cmmm.compassweb.dev/overview, but that'll be in the email. And if for some reason it's not super easy to find, Sarah can send it to you in a separate email. So just reach out to her and she will get you set up. And if you ever forget your password, there is a remember your password. Oh, I gotta go to this one. Button. So forgot your password, click on that. You put in your username and it'll send a link to your email. So as far as payment goes, so what we said is this year, if you use this system, we would give a discount because of the time that it's going to save us. So you would, we're still asking to pay the $150, which is the CAP membership, and then website maintenance. If you have a Weebly site, that adds like 155 to it, but then we subtracted $90 off of it. So it depends on what kind of site you have. So Sarah will be able to answer those questions directly. So just send her an email or me an email, and we can look and see what you want to do, and then we can tell you what the box is to check for your membership. So anything else? If not, I thank you for all logging in. And if you have more time or more questions in the future, just let us know. Okay, I'm going to stop the share.
Richard,
What, Sarah?
thank you.
Oh. Bye, everyone.